Welcome to the Prophecy Club. Our topic today is AI shocked me. First of all, thank you for all your fasted prayers. Yes, I got back from Honduras, Leslie and I both safely, and had an awesome time in ministry. I've got a lot of fantastic stories to tell you. But right now, I've been shocked. I've been overwhelmed by your emails. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. So I got back and I had over 300 emails. And these were not throwaway emails. These were really good emails from you folks out there. Thank you. And no, I hadn't got through all of them yet. Because primarily the thing that you just sent me is what AI is doing. And it is really dangerous. And if I can make my point today, I think I can shock you. Because if you don't understand what AI is about to do to the world, my guess is you don't, because I didn't, and I think I'm a pretty well-informed guy, thanks to you and the Lord, of course. But so anyway, we're going to talk about AI today. Also, I want to remind you that all these people just got hit with these hurricanes right now. They really wish they had had a water filter. Yes, food is important, but you can go without food for 30 days, not a problem. But you can't go without water for more than about 3 days. I know, I've tried it in a fast. So we have Alexa Pure water filters at prophecyclub.com. If you want to get them directly a little faster, you go to prophecyclubresources.com. Also, if you've got your money in paper, be that in the bank or some kind of a paper note, maybe it's through the stock market or something like that, then, in my opinion, the prophecies say you're in danger of losing it. As we've talked about a lot of times, my recommendation, you call 800-200-GOLD, 800-200-GOLD. Especially if you have an IRA or a 401k and you don't want to lose your life savings, give them a call and just say, here's my situation. Can you help? Okay. So now, for me to get across a very important point, first of all, I'm going to have to make some points out of these scriptures now. I know that looks like spaghetti soup to you, but I'm going to clarify it here. Okay, so what is the image of the beast? What do all of these scriptures before you talk about? I believe the image of the beast is going to be a half man, half human. Try it again. Half man, which is human, and half machine. And as I recall, one of the pastors had a dream, and he was shown this. Jason Meeks was shown half man, half machine, and that is the primary thing they're working on. That's going to be the image to the beast, or image of the beast. So it says here that they make an image to the beast. I believe it's going to be tied in to the quantum computers, which are alien computers given us by the benevolent aliens, if you believe that. This image of the beast is going to require, look at the verses, you can read them if you want to, require everybody to worship it. Another place that says, if you don't, you get your head cut off. And it also requires them to do several things. So this is, in my opinion, it's an AI computer, only it's not just plastic and metal, it's flesh, plastic and metal. It's beyond what we saw in the Terminator movie. But there's a couple of things in the Terminator movie that give us a real hint. And remember, I think that they have at least a looking glass and probably a time machine, and they know things are coming. I'm going to show you from some of the Terminator movies what we're talking about. Okay, so here's the big article that I read most of today. 99% of you are not ready for what's coming in 2027, and I agree. As a matter of fact, I would say even the prophecy students that have a real good idea, maybe the most informed, I'm not totally convinced that even I myself is really ready for what's about to hit the whole world. We think we know, maybe we don't know so much. So the article says, imagine waking up one day to find that AI has revolutionized the world overnight. Sound far-fetched? It's closer than you think. Not many people realize how quickly AI is developing. By the time you finish this article, you not only understand the AI's revolutionary trajectory, but also know how to prepare for it. And when AI superintelligence emerges in 2027, you will be ready. Okay, well, I don't know if anybody's going to be ready. Just 5 years ago, I developed a couple of AI projects using open source models and cloud tech. My chatbot stumbled over basic conversations while my settlement analysis tool often missed obvious sarcasm. Back then, AI was a clumsy toddler taking its first steps. Fast forward to today. Stay with me, this is important. The toddler is now an Olympic sprinter, leaving us both in awe and a little frightened. So exactly how fast is AI evolving? Buckle up, because the answer might shock you. From smart to superhuman, AI's explosive growth by 2027. Most bullets travel faster than the speed of sound, making them invisible to the naked eye. This is similar to the speed of AI development. So fast that most people won't see it coming. And I have to say, I don't think I understood AI until I read this particular article. This one is the one that opened my eyes. And then I was just deluged with other AI articles, all from you guys. I mean, it's like the past week, all of a sudden, God is saying to me, bone up on AI. So according to Leopold, in his essay, Situational Awareness, ChatGPT models are evolving at the speed of 0.5, I don't know what that is. In other words, AI is becoming 5 times better each year, compounding over time. This means that by 2027 or 8, ChatGPT and other LLMs, or large language models, will be as smart as the top PhDs worldwide. Imagine having the smartest PhDs in the world at your fingertips for the price of chewing gum. Over and over again, year after year, skeptics claimed deep learning won't be able to do X, and have been quickly proven wrong. If there's one lesson we've learned from the past decade of AI, it is that you should never bet against deep learning. Once AIs reach the level of knowledge, here it comes, it's important, of top PhDs, they won't just know as much as one smart PhD, they will know as much as 1 million PhDs combined. Just picture that. At the moment, perhaps a few thousand smart people are researching and developing AI. However, this is really important. However, once AI becomes smarter than those developing it, it will be able to improve itself at a much faster rate than human researchers can. In other words, it's going to become smarter than all human intelligence, past, present, future, combined. In other words, it's going to be like God. Well, almost. At least they think it is. Once AI systems reach that level, they can automate AI research itself. Here it is. Triggering powerful feedback loops that could accelerate development so rapidly that we won't be able to catch up. What? Did I just say that our society is about to be taken over by robots and computers? Yes, it did. I'm going to put in a video here. This is from the Terminator movie in 1984. Now, here's what I want you to notice. The lady says, "I'm not stupid, you know. They cannot bake things like that yet." He says, "Not yet, not for about 40 years. Okay, so this came out in 84. Add 40 years to 1984, and you come up with, that would be 2024. Did that movie know something? I think it did. I think it was warning us, watch this. It's only 1 minute and 20 seconds long.
All right, listen. The Terminator's an infiltration unit. Part man, part machine. Underneath, it's a hyperalloy combat chassis. Microprocessor controlled, fully armored, very tough. But outside, it's living human tissue. Flesh, skin, hair, blood, grown for the cyborgs.
Look, Reese, I don't know what you want.
Pay attention! I gotta ditch this car. The 600 series had rubber skin. We spotted them easy. But these are new. They look human. Sweat, bad breath, everything. Very hard to spot. I had to wait till he moved on you before I could zero him.
Look, I am not stupid, you know. They cannot make things like that yet.
Not yet. Not for about 40 years.
Now let's continue with the article. AI is developing this fast for three main reasons. The amount of computing power dedicated to AI is continually increasing. Companies like NVIDIA produce billions of dollars worth of AI chips every year. AI algorithms are becoming better and faster. In less than 2 years, ChatGPT became 1,000 times more efficient, with AI companies investing billions to improve these algorithms. What's going on? All of this is not just for Mark of the Beast. This is also for Image of the Beast. Why? So they can track you and find you. As a matter of fact, let me just interject. This past Saturday morning, I was in Honduras. All the electricity was off. They had no hinges or door on the door. It was just a hole in a cinder brick building. And the windows had no screens or glass in them. It was just a cinder block building. Electricity's out. They got one light up there for me to talk. And that was, by the way, powered by a car idling outside, pulling energy off of the battery, going through an inverter and up to the light. But that place was packed. Standing room only, 200 people. There was only about 4 cars in front. Meaning, people walked from miles around to hear me talk about the Mark of the Beast. Now, here's the point. They're hungry. They want to know. And I'm going to talk more about that another time. But I explained to them, I held up the cell phone. Where's my cell phone? I said, your cell phone, not your friend. Your cell phone, whether it's this phone or any other phone you've had, ever since you've had a cell phone, your cell phone is tracking every place you went to, every phone call, every text, and every photo. When you take a photo, it registers in the photo the time and GPS location. So they can go back to exactly where that photo was taken. And unless you stop it, it automatically uploads to the cloud. Which is what? One day it'll be AI or artificial, and some people say it's not artificial intelligence. Some people say it is alien intelligence. I think it's alien intelligence. Meaning, try to imagine a computer that has tracked your every movement. Now remember how they found the January 6 people? Simply because their cell phones that track them being in the area. Okay? Not only track where you go, who you are around, every phone call, every word, every text, every, maybe even every satellite. Also your car. Many of the cars do the same thing. Why? Because when it comes time, they want to find you. And you will deny Jesus, and you will take that mark, or you will give your life to him. Let's go on. AI algorithms are becoming better and faster. In less than 2 years, ChatGPT became 1,000 times more efficient. Improvements to algorithms include enhanced reinforcement learning from human feedback and better chain of thought. By 2027, don't be surprised if your new smart fridge says, you're overweight, you can't eat anymore. 2028's world, when AI equals 1 million human scientists. AI progress will not stop at the human level. Hundreds of millions of AGIs will automate AI research, compressing in a decade, an algorithmic progress into less or equal to 1 year. Did you catch that? In other words, this AI computer will be learning in 1 year what it takes all of mankind to learn in 10 years. We will go very fast from college degree to superhuman AI systems. The power of AI intelligence will surprise almost everyone as its growth will compound extremely fast. So what's this have to do with Bible prophecy? I'm about to show you a whole lot. As early John Good predicted, AI will explode. An ultra-intelligent machine could design even better machines. Got that? Okay, the AI machine is making itself smarter and smarter at a geometric rate that is like 1,000 times faster than mankind could have done it. That's what it's saying. After learning from the top human players, AlphaGo began playing against itself. As a result, it started making incredibly innovative moves in the game of Go that a human player would never have considered. While AlphaGo may seem focused solely on a game, it illustrates that AIs can surpass human abilities in potentially any field. Soon, ChatGPT and other LLMs will be vastly smarter than us, akin to an AI earning the PhD while humans are still at the elementary school level. AIs will literally leave humans in the dust. Are you listening? This is the full-blown AGI, artificial general intelligence, future that will surprise most people, make many jobs redundant, disrupt businesses, and fail to adapt. And it's not far away. So I'm going to ask them to put in another Terminator clip. Notice he says it doesn't feel pity, remorse, or fear. It absolutely won't stop until you're dead, meaning it follows orders. Is that Bible prophecy? I'll show you that it is.
That Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
Now, I said I'd show you that it is. Let me show you. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Sound the alarm on my holy mount. Okay, this is Israel preparing for Armageddon when the Russians and all of her buddies come down to attack and destroy Israel at Armageddon. Let the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, means the sun is out, went 7 times harder than it went out. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people, as strong, there has never been the like. This is your world army, headed by the Antichrist and the image of the beast. A fire devours before them, behind them flame burns. The land is as a garden of Eden before them, and a desolate wilderness behind them. That's technology above what we have right now. The appearance is as the appearance of horses and horsemen. I think that is your Nephilim, part human, part fallen angel, part man, part horse, part man, part mermaid, these sort of things. Like the noise of the chariots on the tops of mountains, they shall leap. Superhumans. They're like Superman. Outrun a speeding bullet. Stop a speeding train. Okay. Leap tall buildings with a single bounce. That's what it's saying. A strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pained. All faces gather blackness. In other words, when the sun goes 7 times hotter, I believe that all skin on earth is burned and turns black from all of the radiation that gets through. Now let's go to the last one. Here's my point. They shall run. This is super soldiers. These are the everything soldiers from 6,000 years of what Lucifer has done. He's throwing everything he's got at Israel to attack Jesus. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march everyone on his own ways. Here it is. And they shall not break their ranks. I think that it is probably half man, half fallen angel, or some kind of mixed with a computer. Okay? Sometimes. Run to and fro the city, climb the wall, they shall enter into the woods like a thief. Okay, let's go on to the article. So when is AGI going to happen? At the current pace, we can expect to have AGI in just 4 years. Once achieved, AGI will automate AI research itself, leading to an extreme explosion in superintelligence. This is akin to having millions of smart human researchers working 24/7. Now, everybody wants to know when the tribulation started. Well, I got 3 people who says it started October the 5th of 2022. Then I've got another one that says it started October 11th, 2024. But either way, I don't know which one is correct or even if it has started. But I can look at this and I can say, you know what? Antichrist just around the corner. Here they are, they're about to start animal sacrifice. They hadn't had animal sacrifice in Israel for 2,000 years. They're about to start it. Let's keep going. Just think about it. Once we achieve AGI, the massive GPU data we are building will host millions of AGIs running simultaneously. This will be equivalent to 1 million human equivalent intelligence operating at speeds 10 times faster than humans. Think about that. That's a different world. These AIs will work on significant human problems such as curing diseases, conducting longevity research, solving various other issues, and finding people that don't have the mark of the beast. One of the brothers had a vision where he saw the whole Earth covered with low Earth orbiting, what do you call them? Drones. And apparently these drones did not need to be charged every few hours or even every few days. They just ran, and they went out searching for anybody that did not have a chip that was inserted at the same time they took the mark. If they didn't have the chip, then the drone continued to hover above them until authorities arrived and made them either take the mark or killed them right there. This will be equivalent to 100 million human equivalent intelligence operated 10 times faster than humans. They will also be replacing human jobs, lots of them. They will also be replacing humans that don't have the mark. That's where it's really going. More than ever, you will need to adapt and be at the forefront of these developments. This is no longer science fiction. I hope you're listening. It's something that will happen soon. I agree. Automated AI research could potentially compress a human decade of algorithmic progress into less than a year. Did you catch that? Skipping on down, condensing decades of progress into a year or even just a few months. Scientific and technological discoveries that could take decades if led by humans, now a mere months. Automated AI researchers will be able to read every single scientific research paper, for example, accumulating thousands of years' worth of knowledge very rapidly. AI will be capable of writing millions of lines of code, becoming as good as 1,000 senior developers working on a project for 10 years, but it'll only take seconds to develop and then project. AIs will be like 1,000 Albert Einsteins, 1,000 Marie Curies, 1,000 Nikola Teslas, 1,000 Alan Turing working together at 1,000 or 100 times the speed. AIs can further automate themselves. By 2028, don't be shocked if AI runs for presidents promising to solve everything. The power of superintelligence. AIs will be both quantitatively and qualitatively superhuman, processing information at unprecedented speeds and generating new solutions beyond human comprehension. Robots, scientific progress, economic growth rates that could exceed 30% a year. Either that or total control of humans, which is where we're really going. Disrupt governments, transform society and economy, where they're really going. And you can read the rest of it if you want to, but I want to get to the next clip. So I've got another clip. This is from Terminator 2. This is showing you how the computer system could take over the United States military. Here it is.
I need to know how Skynet gets built. Who's responsible?
The man most directly responsible is Miles Bennett Dyson.
Who is that?
He's the director of special projects at Cyberdyne Systems Corporation.
Why him?
In a few months, he creates a revolutionary type of microprocessor.
Go on. Then what?
In 3 years, Cyberdyne will become the largest supplier of military computer systems. All stealth bombers are upgraded with Cyberdyne computers, becoming fully unmanned. Afterwards, they fly with a perfect operational record. The Skynet funding bill is passed. The system goes online on August 4th, 1997. Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time, August 29th. In a panic, they try to pull the plug.
Skynet fights back.
Yes, it launches its missiles against the targets in Russia.
Why attack Russia? Aren't they our friends now?
Because Skynet knows that the Russian counterattack will eliminate its enemies over here.
If you don't want to lose your life's savings, if you have an IRA or a 401k, the thing to do is call 800-200-GOLD. 800-200-GOLD. These folks are Christians, and they specialize in helping people not lose their life savings in the event of a stock market crash and things like that. Look, most of the 401ks, most of the IRAs are in paper, backed by paper, and as Lindsey Williams says, if it's in paper, it's worth the paper it's written on. You can lose it all. 1-800-200-GOLD. 800-200-GOLD. Hey, give them a call. Doesn't hurt, doesn't cost you anything. See if they can give you some good advice. We've got a new sponsor. It's sat123.com. Sat123.com. I'm amazed at what this company offers. They got satellite phones. They've got Wi-Fi hotspots where you can have internet any place. So suitcase nukes go off in your city. If you don't have to worry about that, you still have electricity. It can go right up and connect to a satellite. They also have marine satellite internet. They also have satellite radios so that you can talk back and forth, even though, in other words, it's not a phone, it's a radio, but it's satellite. So go check it out, satellite123.com. And if you use the promo code PROPHECY, there are several different kinds of discounts.